Woo! Hey everybody, this is Perky of Perky Perspectives. I just wanted to tune in because I wanted to say that I voted. Ooh, I'm so proud. So it was pretty interesting to vote. I actually don't do what I did. I waited last minute to register, and then I wanted to vote today, and well, let's just say it was kind of like, it was just a mess. It was a lot of people in line. I was like, I'm not trying to do this. So I rushed to my grandma's house, and my grandma ended up having a ballot, and she decided not to go in to vote. She decided that she was gonna figure out how to do it later. So she allowed for me to use her ballot. So I was able to fill out my ballot and go and vote. And I felt really proud of myself. I liked the fact that I was participating, and I liked the fact that I knew one of the people that was running for district. So I was like, yay, support for Jan Perry. And it was just like a really fun experience. I'm gonna say that. It was really fun to just like research and look up some of the people and try to make my decision. It's kind of hard when you like go online and you see like some of what they're doing, because I haven't lived in California for, well, the past 2 years I've been here, but for 5 years prior to that, I didn't live here. So like some of the stuff that these people have been doing, I wasn't hearing about, I didn't really know about, and I'm not like really a strong political person. I'm trying to get better at it, but I'm not really there. So some of this stuff I was like trying to read like I don't know how to feel. But there were some things that I felt strongly about. So I was glad that I was able to put my opinion in. Now, if you ask me about politics on a regular day, I'm gonna be like, it's fake, I don't believe in it, blah, blah, blah. Now, but like I said, I'm not super political. So the more I learn about everything, I feel like obviously my opinion will change. So I'm definitely down to learn. I've been reading a lot, again, about politics and just how things are ran in the world. So I'm really excited to see what I learn and to just be involved in more adult conversations. And excuse my eyes, I just took my contacts out and my eyes go crazy when I take my contacts out. And I'm giving them a break before I put my glasses on. So they really red. So just excuse that. But anyway, so I just wanted to check in because I've been really busy building the For Us Nation. I have the website. Me and the co-founder are working on the website right now. It's due to launch next week. And so I'm just been gathering information from people, building the page, building just the ins and the outs, and doing a lot of networking on the outside. So I definitely want to extend it out to anybody that is looking to be featured. So just so you guys have a little bit of idea what For Us is. So For Us was created to bring platform to people, to brown people, to melanated people, to black people, to black diaspora, right? And to allow for us to really talk about what it is that goes into being a black entrepreneur, what it is going into, and I say black just because a lot of us identify as that, but you know, you might identify as color, as melanated, as, you know, African, as Caribbean, as Afro-Latina, Afro-Asian, Afro anything, you know. So definitely want to say that it's the diaspora, not just one piece, such as like just people from the United States. No, this is an international platform. I'm connecting back with people that I know in Jamaica, people that I know in Europe, people that I know in all over the world, basically. So I want to make sure that we have this directory, we have this source to where when we go out the country, or even when we're going within the country and we're looking for services, we know where to go. That's one. And then the other thing is I want to highlight the achievements, want to highlight the achievements of us as a people. And I know that there are some people that are not Afro, but they're allies. And so we definitely are going to have a piece for the allies and show like who's working with us and for us as well. And so that's really what it is. And it's going to be all encompassing. We're going to have a blog piece that has a book club involved in it, and just some other think pieces. So there's going to be like op-ed type writings. There's going to be short stories, everything, fan fiction, all that stuff is going to be worked in there. And so it's going to be a platform for writing. It's going to be a platform to uplift our music, our audio, our film, or to at least be an affiliation with people that do things of that nature. If we don't cover it ourselves, that's another reason why we have the directory. But a key part is we have a marketplace that's uplifting people who have services or products. And either one, they don't have their own website to really put it on a platform because maybe they can't afford to do everything just yet. And so we offer our space to do that. Or they want more than one place to showcase their things, you know, and that's always good too. You know, sometimes you're good with eBay, you're good with Amazon, you're good with Etsy, whatever the case, but maybe you want to be affiliated with somebody in a platform that looks like you, and you want other people that look like you to be able to reach out to you. So we're doing that right now. And so we have the For Us Marketplace. And by doing so, we're realizing that there's going to be a lot of businesses, because I have a few that I'm working with right now, that are going to need business development help. And so we're putting together a package that is going to be, it's going to grow. Obviously, as our network grows, we're going to have more and more people that will be able to add to these services if they want to. But on the back end, we're going to create a business development package that if you have a new business, or even if you have a business that's been out for a while and you want to make it past that 5-year hump, or you want to stay and keep up with the trends, such as with these cannabis laws that are passing, or anything that's coming up, this new tech, coding, all these things, and you want to try to keep up, and you don't know how to get your business there, you want some mentorship, you want some guidance, you want some extra services, whatever it is, we're creating those packages so that you can do that and do it through us, for us, by us. You know what I mean? So that's going to come to you real soon. So you can look out for that. It's going to be launching on the forusnation.org or .com. They both route to the same place. And the email as of right now, until everything is fully switched over, is for us. So FORUS, the number 4, USINC at gmail.com. So until like the website is launched, you know, then it's going to switch over, and we're going to have an email that's directed straight to our own website email. So everything's going to be switching. We also have a newsletter, so you could always go through our Instagram page at For Us, and you could sign up for the newsletter, and real soon you'll be able to sign up through the actual website. And so I'm just really excited. I'm actually recording right now. Well, technically I am, but I'm re-recording the Perky Perspectives podcast as well. And so I'm going to make sure that, because I'm going to do it on radio again, and I'm going to make sure that I'm bringing in a whole bunch more businesses, and I'm going to be traveling again. And so you guys are going to be able to keep in touch through that. The co-founder, Tahira, she does the live Monday, no, sorry, not live Mondays. She used to be affiliated with Live Mondays, shout out to them. But she does the live hangouts. Sorry, that's what it's called. And so it's video. Hers is more visual. I do video sometimes, but it's mainly audio. So if you want the visual side, she does mainly video. And so you can go check out her live hangouts, and you could go follow her at Red Eye Media, or I Let the Good Times Roll. Mine's is at Perky Perspectives and Perky Sexy Cool. And so it's really fun. I'm really excited for everything that's happening. It's like 2020 has been such a dope year. It's been a lot of action steps. It's been a lot of meeting those small goals, and just everything falling into place finally. All these people that I met and networked with. It's like sometimes you just meet people and you're like, I know I need you in my circle, but I don't know what yet we're going to do together. And so it's really cool, because a lot of these people that I've been reaching out to and meeting along the way, now I have the opportunity to really work with them. So I'm really excited. And what else? So I'm going to be interviewing a lot of Black farmers real soon. So that's coming up. So if you're a Black farmer, and especially if you're in California, because then I can come and do visual with you, I would like to come and do an interview with you and just talk about sustainability, talk about how we need to learn how to reconnect back to our healthy eating and just all the good stuff that came with that. I'm really excited for that. So I really am looking forward to the few people that I already have booked for that, but to see who else comes along the way. I actually have some connections to the Black Farmers Association as well as the Native American Farmers Association. So, ooh, because I had both sides of my ethnicity, so I'm super hyped. I'm like, I get to be with my peoples on both ends, okay? Like, ooh, get it, okay? And so I'm really hyped for that. And another big thing. Okay, so if you're a podcaster like myself, and you are Black like myself, and you want to be honored for the podcasting, or if you just want to see who else is out there, because sometimes it's like, I know there's other Black podcasts, but how do I find them? And so I am the lead for the nominations committee for the first annual Black Podcasting Awards. It started through Twitter, and it was basically just a call to action. Like, we want this to happen. How do we make this happen? And somebody, Georgie Ann, she was just like, you know what? I see everybody is volunteering to do all these things, so let me just create the platform. So she got the website and everything together. We had our first meeting today, and it was really successful. So now, we're working towards September for it to be our first annual podcast award for Black people. So it's the Black Podcasting Awards, and so I'm super excited. So if you want to be a part of it, you could feel free to hit me up, and I could definitely speak to you and connect you to the platform, and we can push from there. So if you want to reach out to me, like I said, my Instagram is Perkyperspectives. My email is Perkyperspectivespod@gmail.com. If you want to listen to my podcast, it's Perky Perspectives, so you can find me. I'm on like every streaming platform, so you should just be able to find it by searching Perky Perspectives podcast, and I'm gonna come up. Hey, so I'm really hyped, you guys. So thanks for everybody that's just rocking with me, that's continuing with me. I know I've been kind of vlogging here and there. I mainly get on Periscope. So if you have a Periscope, you can go find me on there. That's building super quick. I already have like 600 followers, and like I was just in and out, like not really paying attention, but I love my Periscope family. And so I'm, working to be more and more active. It's just kind of hard. My phone that had like the magnetic part that hooked up into my car really easy, that allowed for me to do a lot of videos in my car. And then I've been going to the gym pretty regularly. As you can see, you see these muscles. I'm low-key thinking about training to be a bikini bodybuilder. So anybody that wants to help with me, sometimes I swear. Anybody that wants to help me with reaching my goal, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'm pretty good with knowing different types of workouts. My issue is, one, how do I build my muscle faster, or not faster, because I do a lot of body weight workouts, like not a lot of adding a lot of weights. So I probably need to add that to my regimen. And also I have weak knees, so sometimes my knees be coming in and out because I used to jump in college and in high school. So if anybody like specializes in how to work with people who have slight chronic injuries, also my diet, what's the best thing to eat, especially for somebody that's not eating meat. I know I got a lot of shit that's going on, but anyways, hit me up. And if you hit me up and we work together, I'll definitely list you on the For Us directory. We could build together. It's building really, really fast, and I'm really, really excited for where this is going to go, because I know it's going to take off. I just hope that people see the value in having our own. And just side note, what I'm also doing through the For Us Nation, I decided to have a book club. I think it's really, really important to have our literature read, to have that connection back to our written history, and to just know what was going on before us. Because a lot of us, we think, we have original ideas, and we think, I'm gonna do something different, and that's fine. You might be doing something different for your generation, but that doesn't mean that it's an original idea. But that's good. It's really, really good, because it's super hard to make something from scratch. It's like the most challenging thing in the world to make something that's brand spanking new, because you don't have anything to compare it to. You don't have any research really to go off of, because like, how am I going to do research on something that didn't exist prior to me having this idea? So I think it's really good for us to just read and really learn about our history, because we've been here forever. And so a lot of our ideas are not original ideas. They just may be original for this time period that we're living in. But that makes it really good, because now we have a lot of philosophies and a lot of information that we can pull from in order to not only have our idea be a real succinct and put together idea, but we know some of the challenges and some of the achievements that the idea had when it was first brought into play. So like this For Us Nation that I'm creating, one, I used to just say For Us, and the reason why I started saying nation is because I started reading this book. Okay? And Marcus Garvey, so I knew about Marcus Garvey. I also lived in New York, so I got to see that, there were schools named after Marcus Garvey, and I was hearing a few things, but I never had read anything about him. And then when I went to Jamaica, I actually seen one of the schools that was, I'm not sure, I'm still reading, so I'm not sure if that school that I saw, and I need to look it up and find exactly where I saw it, because I was moving all around the country that day, and I saw a lot of different areas. So I have to I'm probably gonna have to call up my Jamaican contact and ask him where it was, because I'm wondering if it was one of the schools that he built, because he was really into education. And so a lot of and he's not the only person, I've been reading the Black Panther Party, some of their writings from like Huey P. Newton and some different doctors from America, like Dr. Amos, what's his last name? I want to say Walker, but I'm not fully sure. I'll look that up and I'll tell you guys. But yeah, so Marcus Garvey, the Garvey and Garveyism book, he definitely believed in us having a nation. He believed in us coming together, and he believed in us, really building and pushing forward together as a people, and that we needed our own space. We needed to have our own guidelines and our own thing that we work towards. Not necessarily because it's just like, oh, we don't need to be by them, we're better than them and all that other stuff. But no, because we need to have our interests protected. We need to be able to just come together. We need to have a sense of unity, because how do we build if we don't have that unity? And so I'm really loving that. So I decided that since I'm reading it and it's helping me so much, and it's helping me as well as my co-founder, because we're working together and we're talking about all this stuff, and she's actually in New York right now, so it's cool. Like all this culture is like really bleeding into what we're doing for us. So I was like, why don't we just make this our first book for the For Us Club? So if you're seeing this, yes, the website hasn't launched yet, but it's launching really soon. And the book club is going to be starting really soon. So I'm hoping a lot of people want to get involved with that. So I'm definitely encouraging you to go find this book. It's on Amazon, it's online. Shoot, if I get enough people that show interest, if you guys want to just make a donation, I could probably buy them in bulk under the For Us brand and provide it through there, and we could just send it out and basically just pay for your shipping or something like that, so that everybody can at least have one. But I would like to start breaking this book down, and you guys can see what a lot of the philosophy for us is being based off of, and why I believe and my co-founder believes that it's important for us to have a nation, and for us to know who our affiliates are, and to know, where we can go and feel safe. Because trust me, this shit is going to be huge. We're already diving into the real estate, we're diving into finances, and we're really building our network. So just because you don't see a huge following on social media doesn't mean that we don't have a network. Trust. Sometimes it's more so our social media, and we're gonna be aligning with some of our marketing networks too, to help us build that, so that we're more so we have more visibility. But it's not because we don't know people that our social media is not as big as it could be. It's more so because we busy. Like my co-founder, she's in New Orleans right now. I spent a month in Jamaica. We everywhere. We're really making these connections, and we're really making sure that when you go somewhere, you'll see the For Us stamp. We'll have people, oh, I'm traveling to Jamaica. Okay, let me put in some calls. I'm gonna make sure that when you get off the plane, that you know where you can go. You have somebody that can drive you around, that you feel safe with. Places that you can go to, because don't get me wrong, just because Jamaica mainly look like us, there's some issues down there, you know what I mean? So it's just like, where do you go to feel safe? Where can you go and you're going to be treated right? The For Us Nation, we're having our stamp on everything. And so real estate is definitely a big deal. So if you're in real estate and you have some suggestions on how we could push forward, definitely reach out. If you're heavy in business and business development, especially things like incubators and things like that, definitely reach out. Whatever your expertise is, hit us up. We would love to list you on our directory, and I can talk about all the details. As of right now, you know, we're bringing our network onto the directory so you guys can see who we already been working with. And then from there, we're asking everybody if they would like to continue or would like to be added onto the For Us directory, if they would like to pay $5 a month to be added. And it's going to be extensive. Like I said, it bridges throughout Europe, throughout the Caribbean, throughout the Americas. And soon it's going to go even further, such as Africa and other places. So we're still traveling. I'm pretty young, but I've been putting it in. So as the co-founder Tahira, and so we definitely encourage, and it doesn't have to be just face-to-face. I love meeting people face-to-face. I love going to other people's events. I love networking. I'm really social. I'm a social butterfly. But at the same time, working on this stuff sometimes keeps me at home and keeps me in like niche areas. So if you want to reach out through social media, through email, through my comments in my podcast, that's fine. I definitely am responsive and definitely would like to talk to you. So my email is perkyperspectivespod@gmail.com. My Instagram is Perkyperspectives. My personal Instagram is PerkySexyCool. And you can also find Perky Perspectives on YouTube, on Facebook, on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Pandora, Patreon. It's everywhere. Castbox. It's everywhere. So please rate, comment, like, subscribe. This video is going to be available on Instagram, on IGTV, as well as on Facebook and YouTube. And soon I'm going to be recording audio again, so then everything is going to be available everywhere. So I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys voted. And if you didn't, you know, just start paying attention so that you can make a clear decision, because I know sometimes I don't like doing something if I don't really know what I'm doing for it or what I'm supposed to be doing in regards to the information. So definitely do that. Definitely get the book so you could be part of the For Us book club, and just reach out. Let's stay in touch. Let's stay powerful. Let's stay Black. Just because Black History Month ended doesn't mean we stopping. We not stopping. We don't stop. But anyways, thanks you guys, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Peace. Stay perky.